Good afternoon everyone. Today I will send this video to Brandon University that I registered for university writing. I registered because when I change new student cards, I have to register first. They told me like that. That's why I register. And then after I register, it have seen that the time from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the evening that I could not accept that time. That for sure I will drop it by online. I did like that often. But this time I could not find because university said change something like that. I logged into my university website and I could not find where I should drop it because they changed something like that. But I waiting for the letter from university to send to me. But after I got the letter from university, I have to pay 500 for the subject. But I could not study that time, and I waiting for university, and I want to drop. Is the reason I have Brandon is dangerous. That's why I did not study in the night time. This is burden J. Tarkan that I study math with Brandon friendship, and he was study math there also. That he will be younger brother for me because I'm older than him, and someone robbed him in the night time and hit him by something, and then he dead. He's dead. That's why I have his picture. I went to his funeral also. This for example, I will record this to Brandon University. How difficult for me to study night time is not good for me. I will read that for you. For example, this is update Wednesday, October 4, 2017. Police and family members have identified the victim of Saturday assaulted as Bertam Tarkan of Brandon. Brandon police said a man who was assaulted during a robbery on Saturday evening had died from his injury. Police and family members have since identified the victim of Saturday assault as Bertam Tarkan of Brandon. Investigators believe Tarkan was followed to his apartment by a man and woman who then assaulted him and robbed him. Dave and deal with the Brandon Police Service says Surgeon, I think SGT Dave and deal. They knew one another, but at this point in the investigation, we think that this was random. Tarkan was taken by air to a Winnipeg hospital to be treated for severe head injury that left him in critical condition. Family members write that Tarkan was a very happy person whose presence always brought joy to the room. Rindon Burden is an Rindon Burden is an education coordinator with the Brandon Friendship Center who met Thai nearly a decade ago, while helping him to access training. Vernon said Thai quickly gained the nickname Mr. Awesome due to his interactions with others, influencing the Friendship Center. Youth asked him he was and he say awesome or some other positive thing. Vernon said he would say, why wouldn't I be? Vernon said he was shocked to hear of Thai violent deaths and were others who knew the beloved Brandon man. I am sure anyone who knew Burton at all would be just devastated by it. On Sunday, 28-year-old Brandon Bowman was arrested and charged. Police also identified a male suspect. On Tuesday morning, police were notified that Thai had died. A male suspect turned himself in on Tuesday evening. Charlie Nicole Lord, 28, is charged with manslaughter, aggravated assault, and robbery with violence. Mitchell Gerard Meron, 25, is facing the same charges. Police continue to investigate. Which file from CTV News. This is why I avoid to go to study at university after 5 p.m. class. I won't be there, but this class that I register is just left 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. It is too late for me, so I for sure I will drop it, and I search from my website. I log in that I could not find my subject that I registered to be dropped, and because university changed another place, something changed, but I waiting for the letter and to remind me. But after I got letter, I have to pay money already, 500. But I won't pay money, 500. If I pay 500, I have to study another time. That means need to be during the day before 5 o'clock class. But if I pay 500, but I did not get credit, or I did not get the room to study, I won't pay anything. For that, I just record this video. To university for what the situation in Brandon. That's why I avoid to study night time. And this semester, last semester, before I take my student card, they said I have to register. Everybody need to be registered first before they take new student cards. But this year, after I register, and a lady who worked there, she said, no, they don't have to register. I don't know why she is changed all the time. In 2005, I took picture. I took my student card, did not have to register. But 2016, I have to register first before I can take a picture and get new student cards. in 2017 do not have to register. You can take a picture and you can get new student card. That's why this year I went to register first before I return to take a picture, and I want to drop after that because it's too late. It's 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock evening. I will drop by myself by online, but it did not. I cannot log in, and I waiting for the letter from university sent to me. And I just got letter from university 24 October 2017. I don't know why university sent the letter to me too late. But anyway, I just record for a university and how is going on with that. Okay, see you sometime when I contact with university or I waiting for the letter from university. Goodbye.